Welcome to BattleTech in the Morning with Captain Nips. I'm Captain Nips, and ladies and gentlemen, we've gotten to the end of the work week. It is Friday, which means it's time to stomp robots. But when isn't it a good time to stomp robots, is what I would say. As we close out the week, we've had some ups, we've had some downs, but I would like to play a fun little match, kind of as a palate cleanser. Play a bit with some light mechs because I haven't really
Welcome, Commander.
light meched lately. And I feel like some of these lighter chassis are going overlooked in my videos. So today, to have some fun and to present myself a little bit of challenge, it's UrbanMech time. The Urbie bros are coming out onto the field as I'm going to take a pair of UrbanMech UMR 60s. Stock mech, exactly as you'd find it in the game files. Throwing Wildfire and Apex into the cockpits so that I've got my good gunnery, bulwark on one side and breaching shot on the other. And on the off chance, I'll throw a multi-target on something. You never know. Now, I looked through the presets for an opponent, but it turns out when you pick light, like, it goes right up to 15 million C-bills, and I don't know that I can overcome a 10 million C-bill deficit. So I've rejiggered this lance a little bit. Locusts and Commandos. The Locusts are the 1V and the 1S, which, worth looking at. 1V is the machine gun variant. 1S is the SRM variant. Commando, the 2D, the missile variant, and the 1B, the large laser variant. I have replaced the pilots with crack shots, except for Blockade, who is not a crack shot, but he's fine. And I picked him because of the middle gunnery pilots. You got your 5s here. I decided I wanted to take somebody that was not Paradise, but did have evasive movement. So, Blockade gets the call. For today's match, we're going to take it to... I think I'm going to take it to Alpine River. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's change that. I'm going to go to Big Lock. Or the Stacks. You know, Big Lock. Big Lock because what I'm going to try and do on this rainy day is I'm going to try and protect my UrbanMechs as much as possible, which means using terrain, but mostly when I say using terrain, I mean jumping over the top of some spires, treating it like an urban map, you know, dodging in and out of cover as best I can. So let's get this party started.
Command interface initiated.
Now, given that the UrbanMech has a blistering ground speed of barely a crawl, and most of the good cover is kind of down in the middle of the island here. Although, let's just take a quick peek behind us. Maybe there's some good cover back here. Where's the edge of the map? There's the edge of the map. It's not terrible back here. If I wanted to set up a defensive position, I probably could. I could be okay back here. The hills are a little shallow is my only problem, I think, because it doesn't do me any good to, you know, engage over here and jump back over here for cover when the light mechs can literally just crawl over the mountain and get to you. I don't think much of the terrain up in this direction is all that much better either. Maybe. There's this little promontory over here. That might make for some interesting fighting. Ooh. Here's a bit of terrain that we don't normally fight over. There's a big mountain right here. A little bit of a plateau ledge. I know for a fact that trying to move up and across the face of this cliff is a real bear. Maybe we pick a fight over here. Alright, little Urbies. Let's just, you know, let's survey all the scenes. Yeah, I don't like this side. This is just kind of one big mountainside. So you're either facing up or facing down. There's not, doesn't look like there's a lot of blocking terrain to be had there. So I'm gonna actually head over to the left.
Commander?
And let's just take a quick check at speeds here. Sprinting gets me 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, look at that. Versus jumping does not get me as far because we don't have Angel of Death, so we're hoofing it. All right.
Roger. Move order confirmed.
Let's get this party going. Let the enemy AI figure out where we are. Because certainly when you're fighting at a 2-to-1 mech disadvantage, you don't necessarily want to go barreling into the fight.
Standing by.
You know, pick your fights. If you have the opportunity, pick your fights. And I think that's going to be one of the most interesting things about the campaign game when we get it. Is what kind of scenarios do we get to play, and in those scenarios, how much flexibility will there be to pick and choose your fights? Now, granted,
I'm receiving you.
missions that are more akin to
Aye, aye.
a take and hold, or like a scouting, scout the map, or things along those lines. You might not really get to choose your battles. You might just, go to point A, go to point B. Those are the places that you have to fight over because the scenario requires it. But I'm hoping that we do get a little bit of
Waiting for orders.
scenario play where
10-4.
you can just engage an enemy force, similar to these skirmishes, engage an enemy force kind of at your discretion in places on the map where you think you can pick a fight. The interesting thing about scenario play is that unlike these skirmish games where it's basically just a deathmatch, it's team deathmatch. Let's just, let's not sugarcoat it. Oof, speaking of sugarcoating, I guess let's set up. Let's set up on this ridge for a second, because I don't really. That was just a blip. Probably a locust. Probably not going to get in range quite yet.
Yes, Commander. Awaiting orders.
I think it is time
Engaging jump jet.
to start ensuring that my arcs are facing the right way. Kind of feels like cheating, being able to take a jump and then guard at the end of it. Brace at the end of it.
Commander?
Let's see. So I can walk to here. Seems like a real bad deal. Or I can jump to here. Turn around. Boy, that's kind of terrifying seeing so many of their mechs go in succession like that. I wonder if getting up on this high point is actually going to give me an advantage on line of sight. Nope. Doesn't appear to be. So it's interesting, if this were the tabletop version of the game, and you're playing 2v4, the way that game would work, it would go, I move 1, they move 2, I move 1, they move 2. That is not how it works in this game. unfortunately. So it goes, I move one, they move one, I move one, they move three. Which feels real gross.
Yes, Commander.
Don't like that. Not one bit. Hopefully, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to hope that I can get up this cliff on a second jump. My little Urbie cliff climbers. Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Oh! I'm wounded.
Seriously? I want to know which pilot is in this mech. Because how did it get... Well, shame on me for sticking my face way up on top of this mountain, because apparently that's... Jeez. Wildfire's getting ripped. Time to get her off of there.
Damage minimal.
I either need to get down off of behind it and continue to hide, or I need to actually move down.
Yes, Commander. Standing by.
Let's see if this jump... Yeah, the jump can get me up here. Cool. Check that out. That is some NBA baller sky hooking right there is what that is. God, I almost want to do the jump just to see it. Just to see an Urbie fly to orbit and back. But I think what might be more prudent. Ooh, that's not prudent. We don't like that. You know what, let's go back to Wildfire. Let's see what she's got in terms of places to be and shots to take. How did that guy... I almost want to jump down here just to find out what the heck this is here. Alright. I'm too curious. I need to know. How did this thing...
Here we go.
What is this? Which mech is this? It's the 2D? The 2D has... I think Apex in it. Huh. Interesting. Well... I'm here. It's there. Don't see any reason not to fire this autocannon round at it.
All right.
Ooh!
Critical hit, Commander.
Ooh! Drill that center torso. Wildfire is not going to be denied. And I think I've officially confused the AI because I don't think it knows how to get to my units. Oh, and look at that. You mean to say I have a line of sight now? Mayhaps I should use it.
Affirmative.
Oh, leg shot. That's rough. Hey, look at that. This commando was able to find a crease. All right, it's on.
I'm hit.
You're fine, Apex. You're fine. I'm a little worried about what comes next though, because the rest of these units are gonna light me up. I think Wildfire might have to just hunker down in that spot and use her bulwark while Apex goes for tree line cover. I really hate being exposed to all this weapon fire though. It's gross.
Banged up pretty good. I'm here.
Alright, let's fix this issue first. First of all, ooh, 45% chance to hit. 50. What is going on here? Alright, well, if I'm not going to be able to fire with any sort of reasonable accuracy,
Engaging jump jet.
and my ammo supplies are limited because UrbanMechs, we're just going to take the turn off there.
Waiting for orders.
50% chance to hit there, 65% chance to hit this locust. Would really love to get a shot off on this guy, but a coin flip is not where I want to live my life. Target moved +6, target size +2, refire +2. So if the refire wasn't there, we're looking at 60% chance to hit. Problem is, the next turn, this guy probably jumps up to like a 4 or 5 modifier on the move. Locust down there. I get the height bonus here. Target move 4, target size 2, refire. Yeah. Now, if this autocannon round hits, this Locust stands a good chance of just eating it hard. Alright, here. I think I need to be conservative. I think I need to... I need to get out of the freaking lines of fire of everything. Which would be delightful.
Affirmative.
Let's get down here. And I'm actually just going to guard. Need to try and... Seriously? What? Continuing on the... They have lines of sight where I don't. Garbage. Oh boy, this Locust is just right up in there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a rough match if it goes my way at all. I think my UrbanMechs are going to come out of this with... some scant armor at best. Alright.
Standing by.
Apex, if you would be so kind as to drop the hammer on one of these guys. Breaching shot is why I brought you. Actually, hold up a sec. I would love to split my fire, but that means the small laser goes here, the autocannon goes here, and I really want to put the autocannon on this guy. So, breaching shot. Screw your cover. 70% chance to hit. That's going to be an arm shot. Okay. What? Okay. I apparently have split the team enough that these guys back here, one of them went and
Waiting for orders.
did not feel the need to do anything useful. Okay, can I get down into laser range? Yes.
Confirmed.
Can I smoke this guy? Possibly. Ooh. Ammo explosion, we like that. I think...
Reporting critical hit.
I'm not sure, but I think this commando might just be down to melee attacks. Oh, which... Ooh, baby. We are walking a tight line right now in terms of getting through this match with both my mechs intact. What is this? What is this Locust doing? The longest backward walk as it tries to, oh, and does get in through my rear armor. Oh, that's not great. Oh, there goes the small laser. You bastards.
Internal structure damage.
Alright.
Yes, Commander.
Apex. Turn on the small laser. And I see absolutely no reason not to melee this guy. But I wish I could move to another location. Oh, come on. Well, it's been a while, ladies and gentlemen, since there's been just a hard and fast misclick on my part, and there you go. Add one to the list. Days since last misclick, 0. Just gonna have to fire the guns here. Ugh. I really wanted to melee there. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to reposition. That is such a kick in the crotch. Alright, Wildfire, do me a solid. And stop getting shot in the back, please.
Coordinates received.
I feel actually more threatened by this commando with no guns than this locust that actually has armament. And I don't know if that's the smart move. It's probably not the smart move. But this guy's dead. So I got that going for me. Let's see what this locust gets up to. It's going to turn around and fire on wildfire, because that's what it's been doing. Oh, hello. That's...
Internal structure damage.
Couldn't tell. Alright, I've put sufficient distance between myself and the rest of that team. Looks like they're not going to be able to get in on me. Alright, can we melee this time? Yes, but it's going to face my back toward the remainder of their team. Honestly, I've got more armor on the back than the front at this point. Yep, by a long shot. So, let's just go ahead and do that. Get in there, Apex. Show them what for.
Attempting physical attack.
Shot to the torso. That's not bad. Laser there would be great. That was unimpressive.
Failed to connect.
What's this locust? Oh, alright.
I'm receiving
The
you.
AI, in its typically strange fashion, has decided to let me take my turn. Alright, I can't move for a typical melee, and I'm not going to be able to make the jump. That's sad. So, take 2 steps, and hope that this 70% chance to hit, refire penalty, will get the job done. Come on.
Roger that.
Oh, we like that. That's not bad. I'm okay with that. Hit him hard enough to spook him. Alright. That'll give me a chance to clear these stupid refire penalties. Reset. Hey, look, focus.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, she's probably rocking a refire penalty here, so I am going to simply back out of this situation. I'm actually going to give up my right side, right rear, in case that locust comes screaming back. Because I really need to start protecting my center torso at this point.
I'm receiving you.
Wildfire, on the other hand, needs to just not get shot, which is a tall order at this point. Here that guy comes.
I'm being flanked.
That's cool. Rear armor. Take it on the rear. It's fine.
That shot went internal.
Yeah, nope. Well aware. Well aware, Apex.
I'm here.
Listen, this is one of those situations where we're going to be using the whole buffalo. Like, every piece of your mech is going to be falling off by the time this is done. Do me a favor, though. Engage that carving laser after a nice melee attack. You know, center torso would be great. Land it. What in the what? Apex is having laser calibration issues, I feel.
Standing by.
So I'm going to have Wildfire finish the job. Hopefully.
Acknowledged.
With her 70% chance to hit. I could... What's this guy got? He's still got his medium laser and he's still got an SRM-2. That doesn't seem right to me. Alright, so the arm SRM-2's gone. Right torso had nothing in it. There's the ammo. It's in the center torso. This guy is still enough of a threat. It's time to focus down this guy.
Show 'em what you got.
Only got 4 ammo left, which makes Wildfire's situation very untenable. But so is this guy. Boom.
Target's down.
I shall call you untenable. As is your lot in life. Alright. Evened up the score.
Waiting
Now.
for orders. Yes, Commander.
So much for being able to dodge and weave in and out of cover like I had planned from the beginning, eh? Let's take this opportunity to not stand out in the open as best we can. Want to use this as cover, and I can't really get there. I have to give up my right side on the off chance something manages to get a line of sight. I have to give up my right side, because if I just face up or I present my left, the chances of Wildfire getting her mech shot out from under her are just that much higher. I don't like what this enemy AI is doing either. It seems from a glance that the AI has decided that it doesn't want to move forward because it doesn't have a good path. Yup, that's what's happening. Crap.
Standing by.
Let's just keep hopping, people.
Listen up.
Gotta remember to keep entrenching after jump moves. Oh, hey, we have a contestant. I might be able to wait this out. All right, cool. Wildfire, if you don't mind, I would love it if you just hid. Hide in a good place, though. Where's a good place to hide? You know what? How about... So, I'm gonna be entrenching. I'm gonna be getting my brace. So I want to put myself in a place where she won't get seen first. I think this might actually be... Is this where I want to be? This is a weird spot. I'm in a weird position here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't feel confident about this, but I really need this guy to move up the crease.
Yes, Commander.
And I really need Apex to take the first... If not fire the first shot, soak the first shot. So I'm also going to give up my right side on that.
On the move.
Try and get to cover next turn. I'll get entrenchment here. Alright, come on. Come on, climb up the crease. Oh, 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 we're making progress. Wow, okay. I'm going to put money down that that's the locust. Although, was that large laser coming from the island or was it coming from over here? This might actually be the commando. I think the large laser was coming from here. Okay, so this guy's found a path, which is good.
I'm receiving you.
In terms of me not having to engage. I'm going to move Wildfire up just a smidge, because she's got all this wonderful rocky terrain in front of her, so she can wait out the first shot. And guard her there.
Commander.
Likewise, Apex. There is a, I think, yeah, there's a running path around here. So I'm just looking at the pathing for the AI. It has to be able to make some sort of affirmative movement toward me, and it looks like it can't just run straight down this hill, through the woods, up the hill, over here. So it's not going to lose track of me or something. That said, I'm not going to give this guy an opportunity. I need to give him the opportunity to fire on Apex first.
Lifting up.
Hunker down. Ooh, am I going to be able to get the first shot off on this guy? I might.
Standing by.
That guy moved last. So, what do I need to do to bait this guy properly?
Standing by.
Like, how do you not have line of sight from this ridge? That's amazing. Or I could jump up here. I could jump up here, boy. Boy, howdy. Jump up here and get the clearest line of sight. The thing I'm worried about is if I jump up here, I'm worried for a couple of reasons. One, I jump up here, I need to position my arc just so. Apex's center torso looks like Swiss cheese. Which is not ideal. But I feel like I need the height advantage modifier. I feel like I need it real bad. So let's tip this. Alright. Right there. This is a little chancy. I'm not a huge fan. Cutting it this close.
Prepping for jump.
There's that commando. Guess who's got breaching shot? Oh boy, would I have loved to have focus right now. Alright, I'll take my 65. You're killing me, Smalls.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
Yeah, I noticed.
Waiting for orders.
Is it better to get the first shot off on this guy, or is it better to take a moment to wait and let him reposition? I think the move is to move up. Do the same thing, take the first shot. Present my right side as best possible.
10-4.
Fortunately, Wildfire doesn't have breaching shot. She has bulwark, which is great, except when you are running out of structure to give up. 65%. Come on.
Fire in.
There we go. It was covered though, so it didn't crack as hard as it could have. Wow, firing on Apex. Oh, she takes the unfortunate center torso shot anyway. That is a real unfortunate shot.
Yes, Commander.
Well, I'm down to 2 rounds of autocannon ammo. I have focus.
Copy that.
My mech is made out of tissue paper.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Best I can hope for here is that this hits the center torso and I just kill this guy in one shot. Otherwise, this match is probably over.
Copy that.
That's a torso. Got the large laser, which, great, but with only 1 round left in the bin and no structure left, I feel this commando is going to clean up on me. Somehow doesn't break
I'm
anything.
taking internal damage.
God, I'm tempted to just DFA this guy, but
I'm here.
I'm afraid that would break my 1 leg. So I'm gonna have to
Alright.
coin flip on this guy with my next shot. Man.
10-4.
Here we go. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding.
Black on AC-10 ammo.
Alright. Wildfire has no guns. Her autocannon ammo bin is dry. Her small laser got shot off earlier.
I'm receiving you.
And one of her legs is already beat to hell. And there's a locust hiding in the brush somewhere.
Copy that. Incoming bandit.
I don't win this match. I'm pretty sure I just don't win this match. There's no way. There's no way I'm going to be able to A, get close enough to throw a melee attack, B, have the melee attack connect for the kind of damage in the places I need it to.
I'm here.
I've got focus. Oh, because that's the thing that's useful right now. I mean, I'm certainly going to use it on a melee attack if I get there, but Apex. Literally any other place on your mech, you're still standing. You could have taken that shot to an arm, a leg.
Yes, Commander.
Ah, well. Sometimes, I mean, them's the breaks. Sometimes you just eat
Engage
shit.
jump jet.
Sometimes you just eat everything to center of mass, and you fall over dead. Let's see if this guy decides to reposition. Nope, he seems firmly stuck. Why is that? He's not stuck in the deep water, is he? Deep water's over here. The other deep water's like way back over here. This guy just wants to hill hump this mountain like mad. Carrying on. Should be giving up my right side more aggressively here, because
Standing by.
that's the part of me that can take some damage and not matter. Alright, well there's the locust. We found it. We found our prey. What the what? What in the actual what? Okay. We've reached a precarious situation. Exceptionally precarious.
I'm receiving you.
He can... Oh, he could see me from over here. There are actually spots where he cannot see me. That's interesting. I can't get... I think I actually have to jump to get to him. Well... yeah, I think I'm going to have to jump to get to him. So, I need to position myself in a way that he can't see me. I wish I had a weapon to show me an arc. I guess I've got the little dots on the circle. So, how about this? Right side slash back, clearly.
Confirmed.
Am I even going to be able to DFA on this guy from here? Because I'm going to have to DFA. I don't think there is a move that lets me get down to where that guy is. What a dumb ending to this fight. This guy is literally... Actually, he looks... I don't know that that's intentional or means anything, but he literally looks like he's stuck in the cliff. Wedged his leg real firmly in there. We've got a desperate survivor situation going on here. Meanwhile, I can't actually get to him on a regular using my not jump jets move. I can DFA to... Alright, I think we found a crease in the game that just doesn't make any sense. If I move. So, I can clearly move to here. But I can't melee. But I can jump to here on a DFA, which is that same location I could not melee from. This is going to get my leg broken. This is going to get my one good leg broken. I am almost 100% certain this DFA is going to break a leg. But it's the literal only move I can make to engage this guy. All these other spots, he can see me. Except for there for some reason. That's, again, rocks. Rocks are weird. You can see me from there. Yeah, I mean... Alright, well, you know what? It's Friday. Let's go out in a blaze of glory. 2 40 damage hits. 75. Alright, so hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Mech warriors, show 'em what you got.
Let's see if this actually changes anything for me. 95% chance to hit. 2 40 damage hits. Locust. 80 damage center torso. 60 damage legs. Or a 56 damage head. I need to DFA and I need both of the damage instances to either hit the center torso to exactly kill it, or the head to kill it with some overkill. I'm putting the likelihood that this works out at about 0%. Plus or minus maybe some very small fractions of percents. But this does not feel good. This is basically me throwing away the game. Let's see how it goes.
10-4.
Left torso, left leg. I knocked it down. And I blew my leg off in the process. Which somehow didn't knock me down. Oh, I'm real up a creek now. Oh, look at look at all that weapon fire. Ooh, yeah. Basically throwing the husk of an UrbanMech at a locust and hoping for the best. Oh, what a match. What a fight. What a weird ending. What a weird ending, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to throw up your hands, shrug your shoulders, and say, that's BattleTech. 31 rounds, 37 minutes, 50 seconds. Look at all of this spare armor and structure. God, what a bad beat. If half of the damage that hit the center torso goes anywhere else, Apex is still in this fight. This match does not go straight down into the bottom of the toilet at the end like it did there. Unreal. Yeah, BattleTech. Shrug. Wildfire used the entire buffalo and then some. But couldn't pull it out. But you know what? We killed 3 of their mechs, and I feel okay with that. They don't get to come home with... Salvage-wise, they're not getting anything out of this one. Although, surprisingly, the autocannon survived the match. But it cost them. Oh, it cost them. Good times is what I would say at this point. But that'll be all for today's BattleTech in the morning. I am laughing all the way into the weekend. Your commander, incredulous. Captain Nips. Whoo boy. I hope all of you out there have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night whenever you watch this. Wherever you are. However you happen to find yourself. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. The weekend is here, ladies and gentlemen. Go out, have some fun, shoot some robots. I'm off for now. I'll see all of you in the next video.